Can you hear me? It wouldn't connect. It wouldn't show me if it was connected to Twitch or not, and I like the chat wasn't appearing, so I couldn't read. I could see in my stream that you were saying something because the chat is embedded in my stream, but the actual chat window where I can actually read what people are saying wouldn't load. And then in my streaming window in OBS, it was saying that I was not connected to Twitch at all. But you were typing from Twitch, like I could see the logo, so I knew that I was connecting, but I couldn't figure out like why it was not functioning properly. So I was just trying to figure it out. But now I can see. I just opened the chat box in a browser window so I can read it. I'll try to figure out the doc in OBS later. And now it says that I'm connected to Twitch. So that was my that was my problem. I better get rid of BRB. Yeah. Um, I made that really quick because I was like, oh my god. What? Why is this frog hungry? What is happening? There's probably like no workers assigned over here. The group is too large. Oh, maybe there are too many frogs in here. Oh, it has no power. Yikes. Just move that one to the trade center. Crap. I thought... Does this not reach over there? Stupid. Whatever, I'll fix that later. Why? Wait. This is a transformer, though. Oh, maybe... Oh, it needs to be maintained. Duh. Mystifique says thank you for being her 25th follower. Oh, I saw that you watched her stream last night. That's a shame that she streams so late for me, because I would love to watch it. But I saw her and I was like, oh, I should follow her. Okay, back to the hippos. I'm like so distracted today because we have a guy coming to look at our bricks and on our house because we have a brick house, and it was a lot of fun. She lives in Singapore. Oh, that's so cool. Which desperately need to be fixed. And the dude is finally coming today, and so this morning I was like running around trying to get everything figured out for when he's here. And I was like, he was supposed to come early and he didn't, and I was like, okay, well, I am gonna have to stream, you know? And I didn't want to cancel my stream, so I am just gonna have to like take a break, I think, when he comes. Ugh, I gotta fix all these. You can watch his clips I took, and she will be adding a highlight. Awesome. Yeah, I really need to add a highlight. This week I've been trying to learn how to use Blender to edit videos for YouTube, but I've largely just been avoiding it. Like I say I'm, you know, trying to learn, but I've been slacking pretty hard because I'm scared. I'm just like, kind of overwhelmed, really, with, you know, I like learned how to... Why did I do that? I learned how to stream, and I learned how to like make everything function, and I keep learning all of these new things, and that all seems pretty easy compared to the photo editing, which I have more experience with than I do with the streaming, but just avoidant behaviors, I guess. I wanted to make this a little more lush, like really foresty. I don't blame you, it seems so hard. Take things at your pace, you don't want to ruin the experience for yourself. Thank you. You're right. I learned that to get monetized on YouTube, you have to have 1,000 followers. So I'm, you know, the only way I'm really going to get followers on YouTube is if I put videos out. So the longer it takes me to do it, the longer it's going to take me to get monetized, which is kind of my goal right now. My goal is to be able to monetize on YouTube. So I want this tiny tree under this giant tree. But now that I got all the streaming figured out, it should be a little easier to move forward. Yes. Okay. I think I'm also gonna beef it up on this side. I just hope that the brick guy doesn't take too long today. Because I really want to, get this hippo habitat done so I can move on. You, must not sleep at all. And I, of course, forgot to post on Twitter that I was streaming. It's good that I'm remembering that I've forgotten, though. Me. I sleep some. I have a friend who has really bad insomnia, and he's one of the only people who's up as late as I am that's on the same time as me. Because I'm always up until 3 a.m. But I go to bed at the same time as my husband, and he goes to bed at 11. So I go to bed with him at 11, and then I read or learn something, I need to be careful right here. So maybe I'll move this straight in. But I don't have a lot of I can't watch a stream, And I could not go to bed at the same time as him. I just like it, I'm gonna put something temporary a construction piece. Just for now. Just so I remember that there's a bridge gonna be there. Also, forgive me if my phone goes off and it's really loud because I need to make sure that I answer the phone when the guy calls. I went bike riding yesterday instead of working on learning how to edit movies or videos, I mean. It was good. I had a good time. My butt hurts from the seat. This summer, I'm really trying to go bike riding every day that I'm not streaming. I haven't rode a bike in so long. I love bike riding. I actually am really good at riding bikes, but we live in like a really, really hilly place, and I am not strong enough. I don't have the endurance for the hills. Like, they're really, really big inclines, and I just am not good at it. Like, when we go to DC, like we like to go to DC and take our bikes and bike around the city. DC is like mostly flat, and I can ride all day, all night. Like last time we did like 20 miles or something, which is like a lot, you know. But here, where I live, I can hardly make it a mile sometimes just because the hills are so bad. Which is crazy, you know? Okay. Just so I remember that there's a bridge supposed to be here. I'm sure I'd have the same prop. Yeah, my brother has an electric bike, and it's really, really nice. I wish I had an electric bike. We're actually considering selling my bike now and trading, like, buying an electric bike instead. I'd love one of those. Yeah, it's they're cool because it's not like like the ones I'm looking at, it's not like it just rides for you. It's like every pedal that you do, it does like 3 pedals. So that is what I'm trying to get. Just so I can like ride around our city more comfortably. They're really expensive though. That's why I have to sell my bike, my current bike. And then Corey works at like a bicycle distribution center, and they have like this program where they give you $200 to buy a new bike, and he has his saved up right now, so he has like a $200 credit for a bike. So if I sell my bike, which is pretty nice, and then the $200, why is this happening? Sorry. Wow, I just got angry. That you can tell like I'm edgy today because I just like freaked out on this tree. This rock technically won't be here, so I should get rid of that so I can think about how far up that tree line's gonna go. I think I'm gonna bring rocks down, not put trees over there. Yeah, I'm sure. But if this brick guy comes in here and is like, it's gonna be $10,000. I'm definitely not getting an e-bike. Which we kind of think is what's gonna happen. We feel like the damage is pretty bad. So, alright, it's getting more foresty in here. I hope you get one though. Oh, thank you. One day, you know. One of the issues is that they're really heavy, and my bike is on this rack in our house. Wow, I can't believe I just did that. Where I have to like lift it, because the boys, they use their bikes every day to go to work. So their bikes are on the bottom of the rack, like near the ground. And my bike is up higher because I don't bike. Like, I don't bike in the winter at all, because I don't like biking in the cold. You have to start lifting. Yeah, so that's one of the concerns is, am I going to be able to get the bike off of the rack once I have one? But I think I'll be okay. I think I'll figure it out. Oh, there's like a baby. Look, there's a flamingo in there. So sweet. I still need to paint some of this. I should have done that before I started putting trees in. I think I'm gonna add some more soil here. Just because of how they are using this little spot to walk. So I feel like there would be a lot of debris in there, you know? Wasn't that fish tank cool? Yeah, it was really cool. It really inspires me too. I think I'm gonna play around with that a little bit and try to see if I can make that effect work. But my fingers are crossed for that effect in the next DLC. I would love that. It blows my mind that someone came up with that. Yeah, people are really, really creative. I know there's some tracking over this hill as well. Oh, I'm in the heavy soil. The community is at war that it will either be Aussie or Africa. Yeah, I mean, I personally feel like there's a lot of African content already, so, you know, it's kind of, I mean, I could see them doing it for sure. As I'm not saying like, no, there's no reason they would do that, you know? But it just feels like we already have so much African content. I'd rather have Aussie, but the reason for Africa makes a lot of sense. What's that? I'm gonna try to lower this terrain right here. May not let me because of the water, but alright, getting rid of the water. I think I want to roughen this terrain up a little bit. Oh, yikes. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. Alright. Oh my gosh, this is floating. Huh. Okay. Come on, I want more water than that. What happened? Is it because of all my animals? Alright, y'all. Get out the way. Move them all. Wait, cancel move. Unbox all. Look at this hippo just laying in this ditch. That's so cute. I love it so much. Ugh, that's so sweet. Ugh, I love the hippos. That they don't want to give us everything we want right away because they are trying to make money, and we're more likely to buy a pack that we don't need when we want something badly. However, if people were to start feeling satisfied if they gave Aussie pack, then there will be less sales on the unnecessary packs, considering we have a lot of Africa and little to no Aussie. Yeah, I mean, I could also see it like if it's a small DLC for like Australian animals, and then like later on in the year being like a big deal, because I feel like if they do Africa, which not necessary because we already have a bunch of African stuff, if they made it a bigger pack, we would still buy it, because it would be like, or like imagine if it was an Africa pack but it had like fish effect in it, you know, like we would buy that. All you have to do is like put one thing in there that we really really want and we're gonna buy it. But who knows, you know, like, you never really know, I guess, until it happens. Okay. Y'all gotta, this is so cute, but you gotta go. Social, what's wrong? Oh. I thought we were okay. 0 hard shelter. Yeah, I agree. Brr, 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 brr. Can you get out of here, please? Send animal to the trade center. You too. I gotta send all these animals out. You can do that? So I can just like put them over here? Oh lord. Wow. Okay. Well, you know. Not the brightest. This one didn't move. Okay. Still saying obstructed. Did I miss an animal? It's very likely that I missed. Or is it because of these rocks? Ugh. I'm gonna be pissed. Today is not the day, rocks. What is happening? I'm so annoyed right now. Like, why? I have no idea why it's not working. You have to make sure it's placed they fit. Oh. Okay. Move your happy butt over here. And you too. You gotta go. Over here. In this water. Oh. So that one said it can't be moved. Right there. I feel like there's one like hiding in the trees that I can't see that's causing it to not fill. I better really make sure this is exactly how I want the terrain before I do this again. Hey, okay. Anger subdued. Oh, that's like way more, I think. That's okay. This, because I lowered this down so much, it like flooded with water, but I think that's okay. It does not bother me. Unless they ran out of space. No. Okay, we're back in the green. Alrighty then. I don't really like the way these trees are kind of like, their roots are kind of like sticking out really far, so I'm gonna kind of tilt them just like this and pull it down a little bit. It's a little too high, I think. There. Oh, the inspector has left. Oh no, who? Lack of space. I don't know where Habitat 15 is. Oh, that's what I get for not naming any of my habitats. What habitat is this? Oh. Oh, I just fixed that. Oh, I don't have any feeders or bedding. Well, I guess I should work on that. I never name mine for the longest time. I always put it off. I just forget. Like, I don't even think about it. Alright, we need feeders, apparently. Is that a rock? Oh, that's their food. Probably. I was like, what is that? So weird. Okay, I'm thinking about putting feeders and stuff in here. Possibly. Get rid of some of these scent markers. Or not get rid of them, but just move them somewhere else in the habitat. Oh, the sleeping hippos. I can't handle it. It's too cute. Okay, feeders. Here we go. Habitat. Species. I think they're just called hippos. Hippos. Oh, okay. They probably need one of these guys. I usually try to hide this, like, water thing. But not today. Oh, you don't need a water pipe? Well, goodbye. Yikes. They just drank from River Pond. Well, why is it even an option then? Oh, I can't put it. Oh, so rude. You know what? I'm leaving it that way. I don't care. Not everyone adds rivers or ponds. How do you get the water requirement then? Greater Flamingo. They probably need 2 of these, honestly. There's so dang many of them in here. I mean, in general, just no hippos. Oh. But it was under their, like, habitat thing. Like, I went to species specifically. And it said water pipe, so... Gotcha. Okay, how we doing? In the green. Animal requires less plants and tree coverage. Well, that's not going to happen. The adult population is too large. Well... Releasing you to the wild, baby. And you too. Just gonna have a bunch of babies left. Okay. Alright. Getting back. Back to it. I do have it turned off so that, like, animals can't fight and stuff. So, I am tempted to put flamingos in this habitat as well. I truly am. Okay. Flamingos are like, less trees, and I'm about to put way more trees. Wait, too few adults. Critical crowding. Oh. Yikes. Well, that's no good. Alright, so I have to figure out what is happening here. Okay. So, all of a sudden, she cannot get out of here. Why? What happened? Too steep. I know, but they could get out before. Like, where were they getting out previously? Alright, y'all gotta get out of the water. Our new trick. Learned how to do the moving. Oh. Yeah, you're probably right. You know, I probably did, but they should learn how to get around that particular situation. I want to click. Is that? Yeah, there's a flamingo right there, and I cannot click it. There we go. Oh, I can't move that one. I know. Oh, did I click the wrong one? Yeah, I did. Y'all gotta move. I also still have all of those animals in the Animal Trade Center, so I need to remember that. Look, they just yeeted this box. Okay, fix the water. Is this flying poop? Yes. Yes, it is. They can somehow get in and out of this, though. On this side. Not too steep, apparently, but on the other side, too steep. Obstructed by what? ACM can change everything. Yep. Why is this my life today? Like, what is happening? I bet it's the flamingo. Which one? Where? Oh, that one? God. You think it's gonna flood everything down there? I was wrong. You know, we're all wrong sometimes. F. I know, I'm like, what is happening? It's probably riveting streaming happening right now. Like searching for flamingos in here. Ugh. I'm so annoyed. What did I do? This was a disaster. Okay, let's... What if? What if? You move everyone in shelter to the other side, away from the area in general. Okay. I guess there are some flamingos in here. Well, I know you're trying to take a nap, but... that's too bad. Just trying to check for any more. You know what? I'm sending them all to the trade center. I'm doing it. Just get them out for right now, so I can... I'm gonna leave one hippo. I'm clicking your head. Thank you. Because the flamingos can get around a lot easier, so I'm not too worried about them. Is there a hidden animal? Okay, so they're all gone. Only this hippo here. See if we can... No? Okay. Gonna get rid of you too. Now they're all gone. This habitat is empty. There's nothing in here. And it is still obstructed. I'm speechless. I don't even... Because it's gonna connect over here, but... So? Oh, is it because then it's gonna, like... Okay, so maybe my mind... Or I'm boggled. Yeah, Okay, so... Here's what I'm thinking is happening. I think that... Yeah. Thank you! Oof, it's Kirby! I hope I said that right. Yes! I have a friend named Kirby. I wonder if it's him. Okay. Well, now we can bring all the animals back. How did you do all this terrain? Looks cool. Thank you! I actually forgot to film the terrain part. But basically there was a river here and it was all flat, and then I used the... It would be nice if I went to the right spot. Then I just pulled up these areas where I wanted the water to go above, or the terrain to go above the water. And I've been struggling with making it work correctly. I don't know if you noticed that I couldn't get this pool to fill with water because the terrain was too low here and it was trying to fill over to this side, and it was trying to rise the water over here. It looks really good. Thank you. I am hoping to finish this habitat this week and hopefully starting on a new habitat next week. So if you want to see the beginnings of the terrain like being built, keep an eye out next week because I'll be starting from flats. Yes, I would love to. Awesome. So I just sent all my animals away because I thought they were the problem, but they're not. So I'm going to bring them all back. I was having an issue with my hippo who couldn't get out. My hippos couldn't get in and out of this. So I had to fix it, but I thought that for some reason the animals were in this area and they were not letting me fill it up, but... Oh, double clicking everything. I have the game, but I'm too scared to play. I'm really bad at building, LOL. So I'm just watching other people. I feel you. I am definitely not the best, like, builder, you know, like architecture type. But one of the things I like to do is take a workshop build and completely refurbish it to make it look like either it fits in my zoo or kind of make it work for me in a way that still has, like, you know, my personality. And I do that every Monday on stream, so you can check it out. It's called Remix Monday. I can go show you a little bit of an example of how that works after I add all of these animals back. Very riveting stream content right now. Can we just... Thank you. Why did I do this? Nope, that's a panda. Don't get your hopes up. I bought a bunch of these animals before I... Can I see the rest of your zoo? Sure. Yeah, I'll give a little tour. You'll notice that before I started streaming, I was really bad at finishing projects. I would just work on it a little bit and then abandon them. Oh wow, pandas are so cute. I know! Oh, I love them so much. I don't think they're gonna make it into this zoo, though. Maybe, maybe not. Not sure. I've only ever done one zoo. This is my one zoo. So you can see, like, the progress between an old habitat, like one of my very first habitats, versus, where are the hippos? Oh, they're the other direction. Duh. I'll just say, though, relocating. Your one zoo is the best zoo I've ever seen. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. It's all that dedication. This one zoo has like over 300 hours just in this one zoo. So, okay. Animals are back. We're going to start at the beginning. This is the entrance to my zoo. I did not change the entrance building, and the entrance of my building is not done. I did add this little extra side building right here. And this is on the workshop. You can actually download it if you would like. This is a map from Ricey off of the workshop, and if you go to my workshop to download this building, I have a link for this map in that workshop item. And a little garden. I really like gardens, so you'll see a lot of that in my zoo. And this is a education breezeway that I made. Oh my gosh, a hippo just died. I'm so sad. Okay. I'm gonna save really quick, just so I can focus on not worrying about if anything bad happens. This is my little entrance. You know, I made this when I first started the zoo, so it wasn't big or extravagant or anything. I just really wanted to get my education up and make it kind of pretty, and that is also on the workshop, so you can download that as well. Here's one of the first buildings I ever did. It's not very fancy, and I made this is actually a prefab that I edited a little bit, so I didn't actually make that. This is not on the workshop because it is, I don't think it's not that nice, but there's a lot of shops in here and picnic tables and stuff, so, and there are also bathrooms over there. What is that? People's first zoos don't usually look this nice. Well, to be fair, I did play Planet Coaster first. So, what is this? Like this animal right here? These are poison dart frogs, I think. Or golden, I don't know what they're called. Yeah, golden poison frogs. Yeah, it's a prefab. So I'm pretty sure it is in here. It's a pre-built thing. And maybe you can see how I changed it. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. It was so long ago, I don't remember. Yes, okay, so you can see this is what it looked like before. How do I check out your workshop? The link is on my Twitch. If you scroll down a little bit under the About section, there are some links on the right-hand side. And one of them is my workshop on Steam. So you can see I got rid of the awning on the top. I just didn't really feel like it fit with the rest of my zoo. And I got rid of the fencing down at the bottom. But other than that, it mostly is the same build. And I just kind of changed it a little bit. You know what I really wanted right here? The reason why I put a habitat right there, or exhibit right there, is because I wanted to put a educational speaker right there so that, let me show you. Guest education. You see that one habitat, it hits every single person who is coming in or out of your zoo immediately. So there is no way they can even enter the park without getting education. So that is why I put an exhibit right there. It still needs a lot of work. This space is definitely not done. None of that space right there is finished. But this side, however, is mostly finished and is looking pretty nice. I really like this side. I might add some curbing in here in the future, but I haven't really decided on that. And I know people make fun of this pathing right here, but I really love it. So, and I think it fits in the tropical zoo. There are definitely some zoos where I don't think it would work, but I think it works in here. And then this is the first thing that you see after you pass the entrance. I actually made this big mural right here. It's also in my workshop. You can download it there. And almost all of it is flexi-color, so you can change the colors to match your zoo a little bit better. And I made this when I first did the zoo, and it definitely does not fit the vibe that I ended up going with, so I'm replacing this one with a more tropical themed mural that I have not made yet, but that is a future project, as we like to say. And this is a face paint stand that I made when I first, I just did a whole bunch of random things when I first opened the zoo. And I'm a face painter in real life, so having a face paint stand at my zoo was really important to me. And this is actually based on a couple of stands that I worked at when I worked at Busch Gardens, Tampa. There are a lot of things about my zoo that are actually inspired by Busch Gardens because I worked there for so long. I worked there for like 10 years. And it made a huge impact on me and my love for zoos and theme parks. And even the tropical setting is kind of Busch Gardens themed. And you can see people are actually interacting with the building. There's an ATM inside of there. They clip, but, it's still kind of nice. So there's the little face paint palette. So cute. Aw, thank you. And actually has an indoors with cabinets and a register, some paper, and a square reader. So this is a menu board. I didn't put anything on it. I didn't put that much into it, but I might go back and add some details to that. But yeah, that's available on my workshop as well. And then this big fountain is actually a remix that I did. I did not film it because it was from before I started streaming, but I can show you the original fountain. Let's place it down. And I really need to write down who made this because every time I talk about it I forget. So this beautiful fountain is on the workshop. I think I posted it in the Discord. If I didn't, I will definitely do it today. And I did not make this, but I loved it so much. It does not fit into my zoo. It doesn't fit my style. So what I did is what I call remixing. I took this idea of this fountain and then I changed it to fit the style of my zoo. And that's the kind of thing you can expect on Mondays when I stream. I do remixes like this. So this is not on my workshop. I have not planned to upload my remixes to the workshop because I think there's a little bit of Like, do I have to ask permission from the original person? Like, does it depend on how much I've changed it? I haven't really decided yet. But I really love this fountain. I think it's a great, like, opening to my zoo plaza in the very front. I think it really gives that tropical vibe. And these planters are actually in my workshop as well, under my botanical garden with the plants in them. The planters are just ones that are already in the game. They're just an item. And then the the plants themselves. Oh no, which animal escaped? Oh, it was no wonder it was a flamingo. That's okay. I'm gonna reload the zoo once I'm done giving you a little tour. So these, you probably won't see these items specifically. Let's see, what are the actual items? This is what the planter on my workshop that you can download. This is exactly what it is. So this is ready to go. You can just place this down wherever in your zoo and have something, nice and pretty. I changed out some of the plants in here just to have some variety. And these are the very first 3 habitats that I made back here. So you go forward, and these are lemurs. And you can see that the detailing around the habitat is not that, precise. Should I do franchise or sandbox first? I hear that the like actual game, not the sandbox part, is really good at teaching you how to play, but I personally have never ever played franchise or career mode, so I can't really I can't really say anything about them because this is the only zoo I've ever played. I've never played the other options at all. So let me know if you try the other ones, how you feel about it. But yeah, you can see that there's no like trimming, there's no piping. The painting inside of here is not that great. My zookeepers are not really taking care of it because I haven't really worked on my routes at all, my rosters or whatever. This was actually done a little bit later. This little corner. That's why it's like more detailed right here. And then this is the second habitat I ever did, the pangolins. A little bit more detailing with the railing and some ferns. I didn't hide this education board at all. I just stuck it on a rock. But I think the foliage got a little bit better here. This was the third habitat I ever did. Also alright. I left them in. I'm gonna change them eventually, but I haven't yet. I play mostly franchise, and it can be overwhelming trying to learn to build while trying to get out of debt. Yeah, I hear that. I don't like I don't like the actual game part of the game. I just like making things look pretty. So that was I did not make this mural right away, and I did not make this fountain right away. Those were add-ins later. I do have shots of my opening zoo before I made these things, and maybe I'll post those on the Discord so you guys can see the difference. Should I get the other expansion packs? I have all of them, except I do not have the deluxe version of the game. I like all of the foliage, so anytime there's foliage, I buy them. It's really kind of what you want, though, like what kind of zoo you're trying to do or what you're interested in. I think if you don't want anything from a pack, then you don't have to buy it, Like, realistically, I don't really need the Arctic pack at all, but I love the building materials for the Arctic pack. This stuff, it's not tropical at all, but I use it a lot, so I have them all and use them all, but it is for sure personal preference. What's on the deluxe? There are 2 exclusive animals on the deluxe game. I think it's pygmy hippos and Komodo dragons. So those two would be perfect for my zoo. And eventually I would like to buy the deluxe game. I wish I had done it before, but I didn't because I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. But now I have regrets. So that is going to maybe be a future thing. This is the train station that I built. It's very boxy, it's very square because I am not good at building things, and I covered it with trees in the back so that I didn't have to worry about anything back here. It's actually literally just open. Like, it is a disaster. I'm not good at building buildings at all. So, but it works, you know? Came out alright. So, this is actually one of the first buildings I made too, which does not fit any longer in my zoo. I use pygmies in every zoo. I never get tired of them. Yeah, they're so cute. I really should have gotten the deluxe game. But this no longer works in my zoo. So, because after I built this building, I realized I was not going to do an African section at all. I'm doing only tropical. So this is going to get repurposed in a future zoo. I just haven't gotten rid of it yet. I just haven't, said goodbye. And then this is my botanical garden, which has undergone a significant number of changes. It used to have a completely different looking top and I hated it. Now it has this top that I've been working on and I still hate it, but it's not as bad, and sometimes I add things to the outside and then get rid of them, and this is what it looks like right now. And I'm not 100% happy with it, but I'm not spending any time on it in the current state. And this is the inside. This is where I built these staghorn ferns. I really love plants in real life. I have a bunch of house plants, and I really wanted to bring my love for plants into my zoo. And one of my goal plants to have in my house is a staghorn fern. So you can actually get this on my workshop as well. The staghorn, I think it's this big one right here. You can get that in the botanical garden set. This rock here as well is in there, and this big rock formation with all of these plants. The planters, and I think that... Oh, you know what else is in it? Is my green wall. Sorry, I'm moving around really wildly in here. So this green wall is also part of the botanical garden workshop item. Thank you. Yeah, I recently changed all of the exhibits to white borders instead of the black because it feels a little bit more airier. And I love this pathing in here. I think that is gorgeous, big time gorgeous. Some of the things I would like to add to the workshop, but I have not yet, is this framed smaller staghorn fern here, and then these hanging baskets as well. I really love this one. I'm trying to put more of that around inside of here as well. This is one of the first buildings I made. Ooh, we got to 100. Hell yeah. Thank you, guys. I defuse. The hanging baskets I defuse. Yeah, I really should make them an item for a blueprint so that I can put them around the zoo more. This is my tiger habitat. This was the very first big habitat that I made. And it's undergone a lot of changes over time. And it looks like there may, for some reason, not connecting. There we go. It has an underground section that is not anywhere near complete because I gave up on it. They are Bengals, right? Yes. One day I will complete this. Just not today. I don't know how people get around in this game. I really don't. And then this is the rest of the habitat, which looks much better from up here. Could probably use some... I still love it. It's probably could use some repainting. Did any new animals come from the new packs? No, I don't have any. I haven't put in really any new animals recently. Let me see. I use a lot of the plants, though, from the new pack. So many tigers in here. They're probably overspaced. Here is a restaurant that I made. It's alright. I do really like this little section right here. It's really cozy. I love this look right here. This really reminds me of something that you would see at Busch Gardens, where there was kind of like a building with an overhang that you would go and there would be maybe containers of ice that had water in it or something like that, and then there would be the seating area, and then you would have an animal back here. And this little fruit stand is from the workshop. It is not mine. I did not make it, but I did add a couple of things to it, like this little orange decal on the side. I wish I could remember. I need to like write it down, like where all of my downloads are from. Let me show you the original one. So this is the original stand, and you can see that I didn't change it that much. Mostly just added some little stuff to it. I didn't really change it at all. This song, if you guys can hear the songs in the game, I'm pretty sure this song, or there was a song like this one that played at Busch Gardens a lot. So this one always kind of takes me back to when I worked there. This education board right here is from Rudy Wren Kimmel. Let me see if I can find the original one. So you can see that I did not change it that... I don't think I changed these at all. Like they're exactly the same. I just added this centerpiece to it to kind of make it bigger and fill up that space a little bit more. This is where the hippos used to be. The hippos and the flamingos used to live in this habitat right here, and I recently moved them over to their new habitat, the one that I've been working on. And this one is going to get refurbished. I'm thinking maybe saltwater crocodiles? That's a possibility. This is my orangutan habitat, and this climbing structure is a prefab that you can get in the game. I did not build it. I didn't put a lot of effort into this habitat because I spent so much time on these stupid rocks. One day they will get a whole new look. Here is another little garden. I love doing gardens, so there have a lot of them throughout the zoo. This is the remix that I was working on Monday, and it is by, I'm just going to call him Bert because that's what it says like on his profile. You can actually find the original build linked in the Discord and on Twitter. That's what the original building looked like. I'm in the process of remixing it to change it to fit into Tropicos, so that it looks like, you know, all the other stuff in here. And I think it's coming out really good. And then you can see this unfinished little area right here. And these are my elephants, Indian elephants on the left. This entire space, this habitat here, plus this mountain, and this area, education boards, exhibits, planters, all this stuff right here. And this habitat as well is on my workshop as one piece. Pretty much this whole section right here is one piece on my workshop that you can download. I love the elephants. My mom's favorite animal is elephants, so I needed to make sure that I really honored her with a big space for them. And then this is the hippos and flamingo habitat that we are working on right now. And it is going pretty good. They're really loving it. I was originally going to put jaguars in here, but then Zeta was like, you should make a giant tree made out of roots and other trees and stuff. And then I was like, oh, what if we put like a tree house in there? That would be so cool, you know, like the jaguars their shelter would be in the tree. And so that is going to be somewhere else in the zoo. And we decided to put the hippos and the flamingos over here, and I think they're really enjoying that. It's not quite as big as they would like it to be. So that, you know, the other habitat was a little bit bigger, but that's okay. And then this is the gharial habitat, which was one of my past streams. And Jurassic Park was one of my biggest inspirations for this habitat. It's my favorite movie. Y'all are learning a lot about me today. So I really wanted to have like a little section that had some Jurassic Park vibes to it. You can see that people clipped through this giant planter right here. It cannot be fixed as of right now. There might be a way. I'm kind of thinking about some solutions, but I love when people stand here and like look at the gharials and really appreciate them. And this waterfall, you know, I was really nervous about it, but I think it came out good. And they actually do go inside of this cave right here. There's one right there. A little tiny baby one. And then back in this direction, some little elephant planters right here. Another restaurant that I made that is just a giant square. You know, because I'm not very creative with building. But it has a bunch of stuff in here. Bathrooms, and actually these doors lead to a staving area, which I covered with bushes because, you know, beautiful square though, thank you. I wanted it to be open air, so I added this glass roof to it so that the heat would rise and then be able to escape on the top. And I put these ferns, kind of like Boston ferns, that's bracken, placed to look like a big Boston fern, hanging. And there's some landscaped, this is like a really landscaped area. So, and I'm going to keep it that way. I kind of liked that look. And then this is my Formosan bear habitat, which I really love. Yes, bears! I've been thinking, oh my god. So Zeta was telling me a couple days ago, shared with me, that the Antarctic and the Arctic are not, the bears are not named after that place, but the place is named after bears. And so Antarctica has no bears, and the Arctic does have bears. And my mind was blown, y'all. And I've been thinking about that for days. I love bears. Bears have got to be top animals. My keepers are really slacking right now. They're like all the habitats are going crazy. But this habitat, huge inspiration from the Jungle Book, specifically from Baloo in his parts of the book and the movie. And I really wanted to get in the movie there's that river that they're constantly hanging out around, and I wanted to kind of symbolize that with the river, that kind of the moat that surrounds the little island that they have here, and a lot of banana leaf trees, because you see a lot of big wide leaves like that in the movie. And then these tamarind trees, I just wanted to have, you know, Baloo really enjoy his little cozy tropical life. Wait, is there a prickly pear? There might. So there's definitely like a cactus plant, but I don't know if they will. I don't know. I haven't really decided on whether I was gonna put it. Ultimately, I didn't put it in there, but I might go back because he does love a prickly pear. He really do. And this section is not finished. Another little underground cave, which this one is all almost finished. I want to put some like educational things back here, you know, some displays or something. Wow. But this looks pretty good, pretty solid. It doesn't look unfinished. And they really like it inside there, so they hang out in there a lot. And then this is a little pit stop. And these are my peacocks, another giant square building. Because, you know, square buildings are rad, apparently. I really need to put some trash cans in there. It's like litter everywhere. That's pretty much it as far as we stand squares, right? Yeah, if you look at the top, I got a little creative right here with a Z, you know, but square, 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 square. Just a lot of squares, because I'm good at this part, you know? It looks like we lost Kirby. Bye, Kirby. Thanks for the follow. Okay, so back to the hippos. So, I'm gonna reload the game. So none of that happened, technically. I can't believe that this brick guy still hasn't called me. It takes all of time for this to like open up. Brick has a brick head, obviously. Okay. High amounts of litter. Yeah. Okay. Alright, back to hippos. How we doing? Did they haven't quite made it in here yet. So let's hit play. Low welfare. And we know one of the hippos is gonna die pretty quickly. This is why none of my habitats are going well. Because, like, all of the keepers are over here. Are these keepers? Are these caretakers? How does that work? Not enough land. I swear. Well, we're still pretty high, so ain't gonna worry about that one bit. Gonna get back to repainting. As long as they happy. As long as we're in the green, we're good. So they use this little section right here. So I want to paint that to reflect that there is a chosen path there. Green is a go. You're right. You so right. Do some high intensity painting in here. Although at one space it's kind of like, ugh. There we go. Okay, we can go back to pause. Ugh, this is so sad. No, I'm so sorry, Hippo. Goodbye. That's so sweet. Okay. Tropical biome is my fave terrain. Same. Rip. That was probably insensitive. I'm sorry. Bye, baby hippo. And look, I know the animals are not babies, but they're all babies to me. They're all my babies. I'm gonna pretend this is a chosen path over here. I know it's not, but... Save. Okay, let's make this a little bit bigger. I wonder where we're at as far as, like... their terrain levels. Let's see. Okay, so we could use more rock and more soil. Okay, okay. Maybe something like that. I like the sound it makes when you go underwater. You're so good with the tools. Thank you. I like the sound too. It's very satisfying. Okay, so let's bump this up. Yeah, you play on mute, right? I usually play on mute too. But I felt like it would be kind of nice to have a little bit of background noise during my stream to help cover up the fan. My AC, my little AC unit up here. I play with mute because I'm always on the phone with girlfriend. Yeah. I usually listen to podcasts. I want it to look like, you know, there's a little bit of something growing up here. But not really, you know. Just got that algae look, not like grass, you know. It's good multitasking. Talking to your girl while you play. She probably appreciates that. How is that looking? Definitely gonna put some foliage along the top here to kind of hide that edge. Well, thank you. Feel like could dampen some of this green a little bit. Gotta figure out what to do over here once I get rid of those rocks. Should get rid of them so I can figure out what the plan is. I kind of wanted like a really grassy area, so I might make it right in here. Just a little bit of long grass. Yes, that's just a temporary bridge so I don't forget that it's there. Because I kept putting, yeah, they're just placeholders, because I kept putting trees here and then remembering that I was going to put a bridge there, so. Although it seems like the keepers are, or maybe they're just not pooping that much over here, I don't know. So far it hasn't really been a problem that they can't particularly get. Maybe they can come up this way, but I'm gonna block that, so we'll see. Oh, yeah, I am not gonna have to do some research on that, I think. I really like this little grassy spot. Right there. And then just need some rocks. I got bricks on my mind. Okay, so this definitely needs to be painted. Let's do some sand. Let's bump this to 100%. Sandy sand in here. And then we'll drop it down to 50. Kind of blend out these edges a little bit. Not that you can really tell, but it just gives it a little dimension. A little bit. Then I'm gonna go in here with some soil. That's where the debris would collect from the edges. Kind of blend that rock. I'm gonna put bricks all in here. Oh my god, bricks. Did I get lunch today? I did. I had a couple pieces of cinnamon raisin toast, some pickles, some cheese sticks. You know how I love me some string cheese sticks. A few slices of pepperoni, and then orange. Not very good lunch because I was like freaking out about the bricks, but like I had leftovers. I could have just eaten them, like heated them up, but I was like, I gotta go. Did you eat lunch yet? You're just as bad as me. Nope. I knew it. Probably earlier though for you. I woke up 15 minutes before you streamed. Wow, you woke up early today. Make this look a little rocky in here. There is that Chester Zoo benefit stream today. But just grown and messaged my girlfriend. How it be sometimes. I hate mornings. Me too. They're the worst. Okay, yeah, I think I like the rocky look. And do some coarse sand over here as well. It was kind of like a indication that this gets used. Ugh, that's too much. Let's go. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. I'm like avoiding painting this side over here because I feel like because it's not done. That's why. Like I really like this gray rock, but not how it blends with the terrain. I'm much more lively at night. Ferns, bushes, I know. I just wish it was a more natural blend. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, because right now there's just mangroves in here. So Alright, let's start putting in other foliage. I feel like most of the terrain painting looks good. I might go back and change like this later on when it's more finished. But bio, tropical, aquatic. Where are hippos from? Africa? Yeah. Okay. Ooh, these little... I'm trying to think of what would be near these mangrove trees. And also, don't want anything to go too far down. That can stay for now. We'll see. We'll see how I like it. I do kind of like this. I might use this as like a cover plant. Ooh, maybe up here. I've never not synced them before. These bushes or those? Bushes, yeah. Definitely working. Blend in that edge. I know, they're so big. It's like, alright, we get it. I want more fruit trees. Ooh, that would be nice. I'm getting rid of this plant. Goodbye. Oh, maybe that's too big for right there. I want bananas. Are these not banana trees? Banana palm? Is a banana palm not the same as a banana tree? Give me blueberry bushes. Oh, I would love blueberry bushes. I saw some really big banana fruit trees at a botanical garden in DC. I want bananas in the trees. Yeah, that would be cool. And did you know that the bananas grow like on this big, like long whip looking thing that hangs out of the banana tree? That's so cool. I actually tried to make it for Baloo's habitat, and I couldn't get it to like work. Like, it just looked really dumb, so I stopped trying. Because there are bananas props. Ooh, apple trees would be nice. Okay. I think we need another bush now. Nature. Crab apple too. That'd be nice. Just put a giant palm up here. This is my go-to bush right here. Yes. What I never want. That horrid sticky grass. Oh no, it's sticking out the bottom. That's gotta go. Sorry. Okay, let's check on the rest of it. That looks fine. That what is horrid sticky grass? The one that sticks to your skin and cuts you? Ah! I don't know what that is. Devil. Okay. I mean, maybe if I saw a picture of it or something. Usually in marshy areas, I think. It's kind of cute little tree right here. I don't know if this stuff would be near. I feel like that's not going to be a estuary type plant. What if we get rid of tropical? Nope. What if we get rid of Africa? Okay, what if we bring tropical back? What if we got rid of both of those and we just did Africa? These are like grassland trees, I think. Temperate. That might work for over here. What tree is this? Common ash. Oh. How does a gharial feel about this ash tree? I just gave 0 Fs about all of those. You know what? I'm gonna make it a thing. It's a thing now. Don't know how I feel about this big tree right here. Kind of like the shade that it creates and like the little sight line in there. But I think I'm getting rid of it. What about this? Oh, these are all grassland. BRB. Okay. There's the train. Hello. Sorry, I also took a break. What is sticky grass plant I got? Oh, I can't scroll for some reason. Oh, there we go. Oh, weird. Interesting. Don't think I've ever... It's this horrible plant. Yeah, I don't think I've ever come into contact with it. I mean, maybe I've seen it before, but I've never, like, gotten it on me or anything. Or if I did, I just have forgotten about it. It clinches to your skin and tears it apart, and almost impossible to avoid, and it burns too after. Then I don't think I've ever I feel like I would remember that, you know? Okay. Did we solve the climbing issue? Somehow, this is not too steep. And I saw the post was from New York, which is where I'm from. Yeah, maybe it's not a native plant to Florida. Maybe I hate it. Yeah, it sounds pretty awful. Okay. It's everywhere water is. Oh no. You want to guess which animal has escaped? I made this worse. I think it's cool the way they could go up. I know, but then they can escape. I don't want them to escape. No escaping. No escape. Well, it's definitely, it already is counting that as their land, so you're probably right. It's gonna, like, take a big hit on land as far as them being able to get up there. No, I don't think I want them up there. There we go. Okay. Oh, but look, that that temporary bridge is working. This hippo is about to cross it. Okay, the flamingo can still get up there. I just want to watch this little baby hippo cross the bridge. Come on, baby hippo. Oh, so cute. God, that's adorable. Oh, it was a flamingo that escaped. Wow. I feel like they're gonna make their way back down. I'm not even gonna worry about it. Oh, I love that. That's so cute. Okay. Nope, that one's too small. A. Okay. What is it? 3:17? Okay, I got like almost an hour left. I wonder if this will be done by by Friday. I feel like with the not working on this on Monday kind of bumped the progress back a little bit. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's better. Okay. Okay. Now we just gotta do it over here. I gotta figure out. Well, next Monday I'm gonna keep working on that same cafe for remix, but I gotta figure out what I'm gonna remix after that. This, you know what? This rock is not gonna do. I have learned that the flamingos can climb over pretty steep things, so I'm gonna need a little bit of a rock formation. Friday will be the night I get 200 messages. I hope so. I feel like Friday nights are going to be my best stream. Streaming time, because I feel like that's when the, like, larger audience for Planet Zoo is awake and watching streams. So hopefully you'll get a little bit of help. Let's see how that's working so far. Oh, that was a mistake. Okay. So right here. This is the problem area. I haven't been doing hotkeys all day just because I've been, like, kind of stressed out, so I've just been doing, like, trying not to think too much about the brick guy and the fact that he's still not here right at this very moment. Like, already 3:21. Thought he said he was gonna be here at 11, I think he said. So that's frustrating. Okay. Now there we go. Alright, so we shouldn't have... Oh, but the... Where did that baby... Oh. Just kidding. I love that they can use this little temporary bridge right here. That's so funny. Okay, there's a keeper in there right now. Okay, no more escaping. Still in the green for you. Okay, we're yellow here, but we're green here, so... Okay, I'm gonna put some rocks. Oh, where are they all going? Look. like following one another. Okay. I wanted to take these rocks right here. Duplicate. Something like that. That flamingo got lost in the bricks. I'm gonna just make this into a group so I don't have to keep selecting it. And then... wow. Well, I see where I went wrong. I see where my mistake was made. Are you gonna watch the Chester Zoo stream? Maybe some of it. I don't know when it's supposed to, like, maybe it's already happening. I don't know. I thought it said 2 o'clock, but I don't know if that's like 2 o'clock my time, or I don't like know what time zone they are operating in. I'm gonna change this up a little bit so that it doesn't look so symmetrical. You have no idea what time it is or what the fundraiser is. BST. I don't know. I don't know when BST is. Time zone. Thank you for looking it up. Let's see. No, immediately too much work for me. Oh, UK time. What time is it? I wonder what time it is now. Probably late then. Or maybe it was way earlier? Thanks, Google. I need to play on pause. That's looking nice. I feel like I'm thinking about lowering these barriers to like pretty much to the water, basically. And then maybe adding a little bit of a lip. But what I'm thinking is that I will add some kind of barrier maybe something like this. And then the stream and uploaded on is uploaded. So it already happened, basically. Yes. Okay. Well, I can go back and watch it. Then. Maybe I'll watch it a little bit later tonight. I want like a rope or something. Oh, this is gonna be too long. Something shorter? Something like... Not a rope. Because a rope's not gonna hold a hippo back, you know what I mean? So, not rope. I'm gonna need a pole, some... Ooh, you're gonna make turkey burgers after stream. That sounds good. I'm jelly. I want to put a barrier on top of another barrier. I gotta find the perfect item. I really need like a metal, let's see. Material, metal. That's a whole roof. My bad. My bad. How about... Wow, giant chain. That's so bold. So bold. These are so big. Like, good lord. Them thick chains. Gonna use this. I mean, after seeing that giant one, I really need to move the AC. It's like blowing right on me. So cold. I don't know, after I saw those giant chains, maybe this chain's not so bad. You know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Maybe, just maybe. We'll see. I mean, these are too close together, but I don't know. I mean, it would have to be... Okay. Something like that. Ugh. I hate it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I have a new idea. To be real. Yeah, I'm also not feeling it. However, I have another idea. Let me lower you all down. I do like the idea of lowering the glass to almost water's edge. And I like the idea of putting something... Oh, you're right. Because I'm dumb. That's why. Ugh. Okay. So... I like the glass not being massive. I got you covered. Thank you. Okay, now we will go along. Oh my god. What a hack. I love it. It's my favorite shortcut of all time. Okay. So I only want to raise this a little bit above the water just so that there would be like you know, not a lot of splash happening, but you know, that's probably still too much. How about right there? I don't know. Just like that. Just like barely your fave that you forget to use. You right. You right. So I really like that glass being real low like that. That kind of open air feel. So I think I'm going to add... I'm definitely going to add... Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to do like a little tiny section. Let me find kind of a flat section to see if it'll work. Okay, so what I'm thinking is something like... something flat to kind of line the top of the glass. But I'm going to use... Hold on, I'm going to use this. $20. Okay. I kind of like this thing right here. I know it's on a grid, but I think I'll just use a bunch of them. I kind of like this thing right here. Exit. There we go. Lower it down like this. I don't know how it's gonna work on the curves. Seems like hell to work with. It might be. And then I'm gonna come up. And then I think I'm gonna do one of these numbers. Something like that. What do you think? This is weird that it's telling me, OBS is telling me that my encoder is overloaded. But I don't seem to be experiencing any problems. It's a possibility. Okay. I don't know what that means, so... I mean, I know what it means, but I don't know why it's happening, because it doesn't seem like there doesn't seem to be any issues. Oh, it's because I'm running Streamlabs and OBS at the same time. And it doesn't like that. Okay. Do you think I should leave a bit of a gap here? Or do you think I should pull them together like this? Together. Okay. Okay, let's see how far we can... I'm gonna go this way in the direction of the curve, just to see what clash when multiple. Okay. Alright, I got you. Was this a good choice? Probably not. Will I regret it? Probably. Okay. What if... What if I can't use this because the curve, it's not gonna work on the curve. So I gotta find something smaller that will work, but that's okay. Isn't there like a, yeah, something, nope, that didn't help me. Too long. Short, but I don't know about these like little things on the top. Also, I don't know if it's wide enough. Oh. I like these lights though. Alright, let's get rid of metal. Let's look at some wood. Some wood options. This is really long still. This is still kind of long, but maybe. I feel like that's going to be a little easier to maneuver around this curve. Does it block viewing? A little bit. Yeah, let's good thinking. Let's flip it so that the it is narrower end is the most visible. It's gonna be curved upwards now, but that's okay. I also think I want the lip to go the other way. Yeah, that is nicer. The profile is a little bit nicer, like this. Good thinking. I always get so many viewers at the end of my stream. It's like they know. Hello, lurkers. Welcome to the stream. I always end with high numbers. High, quote unquote high. Like 3. Later in the day. Yeah. Even on Friday, last Friday, the stream, I had 6 viewers. It's the most I've ever had. I don't like the way this bends down, this gap here. Let me see if I just move it. Yeah, that's better. It's good though for just starting. Oh, good. I'm gonna be annoyed if my Streamlabs doesn't record very well. Okay, we'll keep on doing that. It'll be a little easier now. Oh, I see what I did. Oh, I see. Okay. Because I want the lip to be on the other side of the glass. I don't want it to be on this side. I mean, I know it can take months for some people just to get a couple followers. Yeah, I'm sure it's not easy. I'm glad that I'm not like trying to make it into a living, because I feel like that would be really, really hard to do. Okay. I mean, there's a long curve that way, so I'm gonna do some of this straight just to get some of it out of the way. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. I feel like the sound from the game quit. I can't hear it anymore. Oh, maybe I just turned my headphones down. On accident. Let me see. Can you still hear it? Yes. Okay. Just me then. Oh, we're getting off track, look. Okay. Maybe that's a little too much. There we go. That's better. Oh no, there's a little bit of problem Are you keeping the white posts? Probably not. Probably gonna change those to either something darker in nature. Let's see. Throws me off. Yeah, let's see what our options are. Can go concrete, which is kind of an interesting choice. Here's wood, which would blend with the wood that we have going. Brick, which I would like more if I could change the color of this stuff. Black might be an option. More black. I think. Oh, we'll make it into a hedge. That looks silly. I'm thinking, for now, I'm thinking the wood. Yeah, wait, I'll see how I feel about it a little bit later on down the road, you know. I might be like, well, I think it would be cool to add this kind of contrast or something, you know, but for now I think the wood works. Now I'm going to select all 4 of these. And I'm going to move those across like this. Okay, so there's a little bit of lift happening. Or not lift, it's like needs to be angled properly. There we go. That's better. I think that's gonna be nice. Because nowhere... I feel like the hippos, like if this were real life, the hippos would not be able to, like, get out this way, I think. And then I'm gonna put another rail here. I don't think I'm gonna use the same one over here. Will probably be a different one. See, I already am using this fence here. So maybe it will be just another... Maybe I'll take that same fence and put it around here. It is nice. Thank y'all. That a group. angles intimidate animals in real life? Oh, really? That's cool. I didn't know that. That's why you see angles a lot to keep animals in place. Interesting. I don't know why this is like tilting that way. Okay, just gonna do this one by one. That's cool. It's a good idea. I wonder why that is. It annoys me that this post is sticking out and not over here, which means that this whole piece is like sinking. Oh, it is kind of sticking out right there. Okay. Still, that means it's still sloping downwards. I feel like I got lower somehow. I'm just gonna raise it all up a little bit. Are you kidding me? It still didn't go high enough. Okay. And it's covered there, and it's covered there. So the problem is here. Something is wrong. Something is not level. It's like by that much. Okay. That's slightly better. I hope this is not still pointing down. It'll make me mad. does your game do that? Where, like, when you move the piece, it, like, leaves a trail of ghost images of the same object? Like that? Yes? Okay. Not just me. I wonder what I need to make that less of a problem. Oops. Okay. That's looking good. Looking like it was intentional. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. So much work, I know. But it's starting to look like a thing. You know. Oh, look at all this tall grass right here. Okay. At least it's worth it. You're right. I feel like this is perfect. I'll be real with you. I see someone dropping their phone in there. Oh, for sure. I worked at SeaWorld in Florida, and they have this dolphin show where they're in this tank, and it's kind of probably, it's shorter than this for sure, but it's deep, and the dolphins will come up and you like pet them and stuff, and somebody was like trying to take a picture of the dolphins with their phone, and a dolphin snatched it and dragged their phone down into the water. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna put another, I might use the same fence right here. I know, right? Okay. How about an individual piece? To kind of create a I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna pipe it. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. And it'll be a lose your phone at your own risk situation. Lose your phone. Like, that's your fault. But I do think that I'm gonna line the edges with rock. Yeah, as it should be. Risk it for the biscuit. That's hilarious. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Because I feel like I want the kids to be able to, like, come up to the glass, you know, and, like, look under there and just, like, peek at all the little baby hippos and stuff. Maybe I don't do it for the entire length of the habitat. Maybe I have special places where the glass is exposed. Like, let's see, where would the best places be? Probably I guess we'll have to, like, let it play and see. I should save my game. Oh god, it's already 4:11. Okay, instead of saving, I'm gonna wrap up. I really don't want to stop, but I have to. I feel like we made so much progress today. I think this border is gonna be really beautiful. What I think I'm gonna do is I will fence it in places where people don't stop and look. So, like, probably around this corner, but I'll leave some viewing spaces open here so that people can look in the glass. And what are y'all doing? What is this? I'm gonna just straight watch. I'm gonna just change this to something they can't see through. That person got mad. I feel like they're still looking through it. Why? You shouldn't be able to see through that. Anyway, so we repainted today. We added some more mangroves. We cut off their escape points. We added a few rocks. Not enough rocks. Need 100 times more rocks. Started working on the barrier edge. I do not think this is going to get finished on Friday night. Maybe because it's a super long stream, so it's definitely a possibility, but I just do not think so. I have some concerns about their terrain level, but so far, so good. I feel like it blended pretty good with this habitat over here. I'll bring some of that magenta around the edges as well, and then that'll pull it together also. And then Friday, hopefully, we get working on the bridge for realsy and not just this plank. So thank you guys so much for watching. You wanted to, you could do the rest of the fencing off of Steam. You're right, I probably could. If I do play it all, that may be what I try to take care of while I'm not streaming. If I play while I'm not streaming. We will see. Maybe tomorrow afternoon if my bike ride goes well. Oh, they were in there. They're so sweet. Okay. So that's a good idea. That's a great idea. I might try to do that. So thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you on Friday. Bye. Bye, Zeta. Oh, yeah. Check out my About section. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Discord. What are the other things? YouTube. And I'll see you guys on Friday. All right, bye.